Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing your girl some love. We're going to be talking about a new fragrance today. This is like a 1 second review, okay? Anyway, we're going to be talking about a Lattafa fragrance, a Middle Eastern house fragrance, I think it is. And this is Lattafa's BADEE Al Oud Sublime. Y'all, it's a beautiful bottle, gorgeous. We getting straight into it, okay? So you already know what to do. Follow me on Instagram, you know, click on those thumbnails, all that good stuff. You know, go watch the other videos. So this comes in a case like this. The case is beautiful. I tried Amethyst, which is supposed to be a dupe for Atomic Rose. It was a little synthetic. So I ended up giving that one away because I love Atomic Rose. It's like a lifer for me. Compliment getting. It's intoxicating everywhere I go. People ask about that fragrance or what I have on. But anyway, it's beautiful Atomic Rose. So get your nose on it. Not Amethyst, but the Atomic Rose. Some people actually ended up giving Amethyst to my daughter and she actually liked it. But it wasn't for me, y'all. So anyway, I decided to jazz over on Instagram, and then I saw somebody else show this bottle and I literally bought it because I love the bottle. The bottle's gorgeous. I said, okay, Amethyst was okay. So let me go ahead and give this one a try. I purchased mine. It's on Fragrance Buy, okay, for $35. I purchased mine for $69 or $67, and I thought it was coming from the Middle East. So I heard people are purchasing Middle Eastern fragrances on Amazon, and they are smelling absolutely wrong. So I don't buy fragrances from Amazon or eBay. You know, I don't want to have to deal with the hassle, and I'm a little bougie like that, you know, when it comes to the quality of a product. So I purchased this from a Middle Eastern fragrance house. But y'all, it's on Fragrance Buy. I saw it 2 days later for $35, and I trust Fragrance Buy, okay? So you can go there. Anyway, BADEE Al Oud Sublime, y'all. So this is a dupe, okay? It is a dupe for one of my favorite and most beloved fragrance houses. And I was like, why would they dupe my girl, okay? Anyway, but they dupe everybody. So BADEE Al Oud Sublime is a dupe for Eden Juicy Apple 01, okay? So Jazz, like I said, Jazz, she is like the Middle Eastern queen. She showed this fragrance on Instagram and someone else, and I just decided to pick it up. And yes, she also said it smelled like, she was the first one, and then someone else said this as well. I think she's from the Middle East as well, and she loves Kayali, Eden Juicy Apple 01. So I decided to compare them as well. You know, I wore them side by side, and yes, they do smell almost alike. Not exactly alike, but almost alike. So in BADEE Al Oud Sublime, it actually comes with a beautiful card, you guys. This card here in the box. So in this fragrance, it says it has lychee rose, apple, just as Kayali Eden Apple Juicy 01. I'm going to just stop. I'm just going to call it Eden Juicy Apple. Just as Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple. It also has heart notes of jasmine and plum, and the base notes of moss, vanilla, and patchouli, you guys. So like I said, the bottle's gorgeous. Eden Juicy Apple 01 that I can remember. I did a reel on Instagram comparing these two. It has lychee, apple, and rose in the heart. There's raspberry, there's black currant, there's an addition of red fruits. There's a little patchouli in here as well. There's amber and lots of vanilla, you guys. So anyway, I do love both of the fragrances. Now there's also some citruses. I think there's bergamot in Kayali Eden Juicy Apple 01, and I can't stop saying it. And that makes it brighter, more citrusy, juicy, a little fruitier, you know, in the opening. This one doesn't have any of the citruses in the opening, so you get a lot of red berries. It's ambery in the opening, and you get a little bit of lychee, but you mainly get those red berries, the amber, and the vanilla without that citrusy juiciness. Now, there is some rose in BADEE Al Oud Sublime as well. You get more of the rose and the muskiness and the dry down. There's patchouli listed, but it's not patchouli heavy. Neither one of these fragrances are patchouli heavy, and that's why I love them both. But I do love patchouli as well. Both of these fragrances are amazing in the summer. Now, Eden Juicy Apple, I know you guys are always complaining about the longevity of the performance on this one. For me, it lasts 4 to 6 hours. On my skin, more like 4 hours. On my clothes, more like, 4 to 6 hours, depending on how I spray. Now, BADEE Al Oud Sublime, I'm going to let this fragrance sit. I know it's new juice because it just came out. This only lasted about maybe 2 to 3 hours on my skin, and on my clothes, it lasted about 4 to 6 hours, about the same. But on my skin, it was less projecting and less performing than Eden Juicy Apple 01. I do love both of these fragrances. I actually bought a couple of bottles of this one because it is so good, you guys. But yes, I am sticking with my Eden Juicy Apple 01 because you get that extra added raspberry, the black currant, and the citruses to make it bright and juicy, and it's very ambery and vanillic. You get a lot of vanilla and amber in the dry down as well. There's rose listed, but there's only a little. I just get a little bit of rose in this fragrance, more rose in this. So if you want more rose, less citruses, more muskiness, you still get the red berries and the fruit, amazing for the summer as well, then go with BADEE Al Oud Sublime. I mean, and if it fits your budget, yes, go with BADEE Al Oud Sublime for $35. You cannot beat this. It is amazing for $35. And I'm pretty sure in the future, after letting this juice sit, it's going to project and perform a little better, okay? I just believe that it's new. It's not as heavy, okay? But yeah, those Middle Eastern fragrances, y'all, as we know, are super heavy, especially as they sit. Eden Juicy Apple 01 is an absolute love. I say buy them both, I'm being like the devil's advocate, okay? Buy them both and layer it, and you get to save a little bit of this, okay? But yeah, I love Eden Juicy Apple 01. It's absolutely amazing. Both are amazing for the summer, spring, summer, and they're gorgeous fragrances and gorgeous bottles on top of that, you guys. Get your nose on these fragrances. Like I said, this one, like, you can't go wrong. This is a win. A win is a win is a win, y'all. And yeah, $35 is a win, okay? Anyway, love them both. That is all. The quickest fragrance review I've ever done on my entire YouTube channel, y'all. Get your nose on them. Eden Juicy Apple 01, bright, citrusy, juicy, sexy, floral, fun, flirty. And this one, a little more musky, rosy still, floral, fun, juicy, flirty, and yeah, both beautiful, okay? Anyway, y'all, bye-bye. Mwah.